right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the deal was you were going to take him to his first Burning Man.
Oh, the last time.
Right?
Do you want to go?
Yeah, last time you were here 3 years ago, we talked about you never invited me one fucking time.
COVID hit. They shut it down.
Have you been there? Is there still going?
This is the first year back.
And when is it?
It's September. It's August. Last week of August. First 3 days of September.
When are you going to go?
I'm trying to get tickets.
You get tickets to go to the desert?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not easy getting tickets.
Yeah.
It's not easy to get to Burning Man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got to buy tickets. Why? And is there a guy that tickets, please?
No, there's a lottery. They do a lottery to win the tickets. It's a process.
What if you just don't? If you just showed up, you can't go in.
Can't go in. It's a you're lucky to get tickets to go to Burning Man.
Oh, so there's a year that you Harland Williams won't be able to get in.
Yeah. There's a year when a lot of people can't get in. But if you really want to go, you got to kind of plan for it.
I have to shoot Esther's movie.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't do it. Can we talk about your movie now? So I've been going to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
And Harlan's been going, hey, pal. Hey, guy. I'm doing a movie. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm always like, cool, whatever. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I want you to be in it. Is it real?
The movie is real.
Yeah.
When
are we shooting?
So right now we're debating between shooting in September or in the spring. It's in flux right at this moment because there's just some issues with the producers, but there's money there, scripts there. I sent you the script.
Yeah.
And you don't have to tell me now if you want to do it or if you like it.
I'm already fucking in, dude.
You are?
That one time you picked me up to do your movie, and you drove me to the desert.
Yeah.
And I'd be in a trunk.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And I didn't get any money.
Yeah, that was a Friends thing. This would be like...
I know, but I would say if I'm going to do a fucking Friends thing, I'll do a real thing, too.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to happen, but I don't have a direct answer right now, but in all likelihood it is, yes.
Oh, so there's a percentage that it might not happen.
There's a percent. No, it's going to happen, but it's whether we do it in 2 months in September,
right,
or we have to wait till the spring.
Yeah.
So
you wrote it.
I wrote it. Yeah.
When? During the pandemic?
It's funny. I wrote it 12 years ago.
Wow.
And we got everything up and running, and then the bottom fell out, and then 12 years later it came back, and now it looks like we're going to go. So
no, I mean, do you have other people cast in it already, or no?
We have one other guy that wants to do it. I can't say his name
all
yet.
right.
I'll tell you after.
All right, big guy?
He's big in the comedy world. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably love him. He's amazing. And
he's
perfect for the part. So
awesome.
He says he wants to be on board, and and then the rest of the casting, I've gone to you. I sent it to Sherry O'Terry at SNL.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to bring in all the funniest people I know to make it rock and roll.
Yeah, I am going to read it. I haven't read it. I know
that's okay.
I know I got it, but can I say something?
Yeah.
Is it a linear storyline? Because if you wrote it, I'm pretty sure there's a forest in it and there's creatures. Is it?
No, it's actually very linear. So here's the premise. It's called Wingman.
Uh-huh.
And it's about a professional wingman who helps guys pick up girls or pick up guys.
Oh, wow.
And so the wingman's kind of this over-the-top Austin Powers, Ace Ventura type guy. It potentially could be me, but we're trying to get. That's what's slowing it down. We're trying to get a big name like Jim Carrey or Jack Black or someone like that.
Yeah.
So that's what's slowing us down at the moment.
Are you directing it?
I'm directing.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh my God.
And so the movie's about this over-the-top guy who helps this guy who's gets dumped by his fiance 3 weeks before the wedding. He hires this maniac, and he turns his world upside down.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So that's congratulations, man. I'll do it. Bro, I'm going to fucking do it.
Oh, thank you.
What, am I playing a Chinese guy in it, or?
No, you're just, you're well, I mean, you're playing you. Yeah.
Korean guy.
Yeah, it's just Bobby. There's no like ethnic thing attached to it. You're just a.
If I want to do an Asian accent, would that be weird, or?
No, if you want to.
Hello, I'm Bobby.
Whatever. Dude, I just want to extract whatever's the best comedy.
No, I would just I'll play myself.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see Asian actors now go back to wanting to do accents.
Yeah.
They're trying to divert from accents.
Yeah.
I'm the only Asian actor that changes white roles or regular roles and it does an accent. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't mind whatever you want.
No, I would never do that to my people.
Yeah, because you did the Asian accent in the other movie, the first movie.
I did?
You did? Yeah, in Fudgy Wudgy Fudge.
What did I play? Kangaroo, right?
You played Kangaroo Hims O'Reilly, and you played a Chinese guy.
Yeah, and how did I do it?
You had your hands like little kangaroo hands.
Yeah. And I did an accent?
Yeah, you did.
Like, give me a line and I'll try to do it.
You did a lot of like Confucius say. You used to say something like, "My father once told me, if you eat broccoli in the wind, you get Dutch oven for dessert."
Yeah.
Just like
I think I
weird-
vaguely remember.
You did all these weird like Confucius say type of things.
I just remember it being the weirdest movie. I had to be I went to your house at like 4 a.m.
It wasn't that early.
5 a.m. It was early.
It was early, yeah.
Yeah.
We had to drive out to
and they like get in the car and I'm just in your
Yeah.
pickup truck
Yeah.
and we're just driving into the desert.
Yeah.
There's no crew.
Yeah, there was just there was like it took me 6 years to shoot it.
I know.
I shot it with myself.
I know. I'm not making fun of it.
No, I
do
know.
anything
No,
for
you were amazing.
But I just imagine just being in a pickup truck with Harland Williams and you're just driving in the desert.
Yeah.
You have no idea what the fuck is going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? And I just remember being in the desert.
Yeah.
Why couldn't it have just been on the 405? Why did it have to be in the desert?
Because we shot most of it out in the desert, and I know that desert really well.
Oh yeah, from the Burning Man.
The place that we shot, I don't know if I ever told you that, but I actually owned that land.
That's right, you did tell me.
Yeah,
you own that. You still own it?
I still own it. I bought 20 acres in the middle of the desert. and so we shot out there.
Yeah.
And, I just wanted that look, that empty, vacuous, empty space. And yeah, it was great, man.
Do you still talk?
Are you at a slot machine?
Anyway, Mark Norman.
Yay!
Mark Norman. I'll tell you another thing we have in common: skateboarding.
Oh,
Yes.
We both
Good.
like it.
You got that right.
Sora Shirai.
I'm not going to say anything.
You know him?
I'm not going to say
Yeah.
anything.
You know Sora Shirai?
Yeah.
He's so great.
He's great.
And then
Wait.
Yuta Horogomi.
Killing
Yes,
it.
Killing it.
love,
What?
Love Yuto. You don't know how to skate, though.
Oh, no.
Do you skate still?
I could kick it around.
I can kick it around too.
Okay.
What level? Did you see me with Tony?
Hawk?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, I did.
You know the
And
bird?
did I do
And
it?
Ollie, you did.
And Ollie in front of him?
Yeah, you
At
did.
my age? And I also did a vert.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Who's the special needs guy? Oh, that's you. Okay.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Wait a minute. Oh, this is
Just
pathetic.
look at Tony though. Look at Tony though. The master.
You want to hear the audio in the headphones?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Wait, hold
the
on.
part.
Keep
Wait, I gotta
going.
show Mark. I gotta show Mark.
Hold on. You got to watch.
oh my.
Just
No faking concussions here. It's not allowed.
That's great.
He does.
okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Kickflip.
Oh, you got some air.
This is good.
Oh my God, this is like a Make-A-Wish. Look at this. I love it.
Look. Boom.
So cute.
There we go. That's one. That's something.
Pretty
That's
good.
good.
You try that.
Yeah, I could.
You know
do
what
that.
happened? Your chicken legs would fucking break in half, and I would laugh right in your fucking face. Little chicken legs would fucking laugh right in your fucking face, bitch. All right, I don't give a fuck. Anyway,
That was
we have
pretty
that.
good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. And we have that in common.
That's true.
Here's the thing: we love the sport.
Yeah, I still watch it.
I watch it too. I love Nyjah. The women are killing it.
Yeah.
Risa, what's her name? The little Brazilian girl.
And she's hot.
She's 12.
No. I don't see age.
Yeah.
But well, there's a hot Italian one. I can't think of her name.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's hot.
She always wears like a
Oh, la,
tube
la.
top thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Gambuni. I love
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Is that a word even? Anyway, so we have skateboarding in common.
That's true.
What about style?
Yeah,
really.
I like a cool T-shirt.
Like a Katisha, but you have more Santino style.
What is that? A little honky?
No, it's just more Metro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll take Metro.
Not Metro. That's the wrong.
Yeah,
wrong
Metro's gay.
word. Yeah, that's gay. No, just more straightforward.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
Straight.
Like the jeans. Are you
Yeah.
wearing jeans?
Yeah.
Can you stand? Let me look at them.
All right, they're old. I don't know. I know the
no.
kids are going baggy now.
No. That's not about the. It's not about. It's about fabric. Yeah, sit down.
Let me see your pants.
Well, this is not. I'm not here to showcase my.
Please show him your pants.
It's weird. He shows an audience his dick every night, but he won't let us see the jeans. There we go. Oh, wow.
Mark, thoughts? Mark, thoughts?
No pubes. Wild.
Oh, no pubes for sure.
Your pubes look like Don Draper's shave, you know? It's just a 5 o'clocker.
Yeah. You don't shave your pubes?
No.
Oh yeah, it's just grizzly down there.
All natural. Goes up on the thigh. It's coming down the shaft. It's a problem.
Yeah. And you like it that way?
Full bush.
Yeah. How about your girl? Does she have it?
No, she's got a vagina like a 12-year-old skater.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She wax or what?
She goes to the Russian lady and they laser.
They laser it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You met her through not a dating app. She came to one of her shows
Came to one of my shows. She was on a date, and I went on. I had a good set, and she hated the guy
at the cellar,
at the stand.
at the stand.
Years ago, and then I got the DM, and she quoted one of my bits. And I was
she
like,
did?
Wow, a woman listened to me?
Wow.
This is crazy. So I said, let's get a drink, and the rest is
History?
depressing.
No,
No, the rest
History?
is history, yeah.
Is that feeling still there? The love?
Big love. You know, I think the road helps. You know, everybody's
Yeah.
like, oh, the road, it must be so hard, but it's a relationship saver because you miss her again.
Right.
You're not home
I
all
get
the
it.
time.
Yeah.
It's the home shit that kills you. You're just seeing each other's stupid faces and hearing your dumb expressions and your no pubes and your weird pants and your
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's good to get away.
Yeah. And how's that Burt tour been? How many did you do?
I did a lot of cities. I probably did. He did 4 weeks. I think I did 3 of them.
Wow.
It takes years off your life. You're sleeping on a bus.
But it looks so fun.
It's so fun. It's great. I mean, you got to drink. It's the only way to stay in it.
Yeah.
But I was on a bus with Joey Diaz, Shane Gillis, Big J, and Burt Kreischer. It was like a sleep apnea convention, you know? And Joey Diaz sleeps like this.
I know Joey.
It's brutal,
Yeah.
but it's fun.
And how many seats usually? How many people?
Oh, we're
Thousands.
talking. It's arenas, so it'll be an
Yeah.
amphitheater with 10,000 or an arena with 19,000.
It's incredible.
We're in a comedy boom, folks.
Yeah. Do you feel that?
I feel it.
Yeah.
And now I worry it'll go away.
I know. That's my fear. It's
But
going to go away.
you've been through so many booms.
No, 2 booms.
Well, your family was in Oppenheimer. No, that's Japanese. Wrong Asian.
Yeah. No, I've been through the dark ages, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm telling you. You've never been through a dark age.
Not really, no.
Yeah, they're depressing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When Eddie Griffin comes in and does 2 hours?
Yeah, but it's going to be also, you and I will do maybe clubs again.
Whoa, it's going to go down eventually.
It might.
Of course, it has to.
Yeah. I might be like at the Sacramento Punchline.
Yeah.
And I'll see Norman and Morrill. I mean, next, it'll be depressing.
Yeah, but, you got to enjoy the run while it is. It's better to have loved
You got to
than
live in
lost.
the moment.
Yeah.
Right? You got to live in the moment, right? But I know
Exactly.
the dark years. But I think it's still on the rise.
Really?
Yeah.
Great.
We're not on a slump yet.
Okay.
I'll call you when we're on a slump.
Please do.
Yeah.
Well, then
We're
you'll
in a slump.
relapse.
I don't know. I think the next slump, I'm out.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Hope
I
you're
don't think
safe.
I don't think I can hang on for another 10, 15 years for the next rise.
Right. Because it's hard to get out of that nosedive.
Yeah.
It's a lot more work.
I went through a lot.
Wait, what was the reason for the most recent slump?
What do you mean?
Comedy slump.
When I started was the slump.
Right. I remember when I first met you, it was pretty grim.
No. Yeah, well, other people were doing good. We were in like a national slump. I was just having a slump.
Oh, personal.
No, the
There's a
comedy,
personal
no, the
personal-
comedy
Right.
store was in a slump too.
What?
The comedy
store?
store was grim.
Oh yeah, that was a slump. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so there was a slump.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Live comedy was in a slump. It's only I never actually was alive when it was actually a heyday.
Well, the 80s was the heyday. The Seinfeld, what's the deal with? They'd put a microphone anywhere.
Yeah.
People would show up.
Yeah.
Then it died in the early 90s.
Yes, that, and then I started in '95, and then So I guess I started in the slump. You know what I mean? And then I had my own personal little slumps, but I would still see other people do well. Like Dane did well.
Yep.
You see certain guys do well, but
That's what, like, Dane's kind of saved it. That's why I don't give shit to these popular hot guys. Because they're bringing more people in.
I love it.
I love it. We
I love
need
it.
them.
I love it too. Yeah, I mean, but I've also never been one of those guys like, why is that guy?
Nah.
Have you?
Nah, I don't know. I like anybody who likes to do stand-up should do it. They're not all great, but
Yeah.
you know, you got to be able to do it if you want.
Are you helpful with young people coming in?
Yeah, I try to let them. I do the like make them open, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
But what because I get this a lot. Hey, I'm thinking about doing it.
Oh,
Do you encourage that or no?
Get the hell out of here.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'm thinking about doing it. If you want to do it, you do it. You know, no one's like, I'm thinking about getting some pussy. No, you just go get pussy. You want it.
Yeah.
It's the
We
same
have to
with
try.
Yeah.
Try to get the pussy.
Try to get the pussy.
Yeah.
It's the same with hey, can I buy you a cup of coffee and pick your brain? What are you gonna pick?
Oh yeah. Dude, I've gotten that too.
That's the worst.
Let's get. And also, it's like, bitch, I'm busy.
Yes.
I don't have coffee with Santino. Why would I have coffee with you, bitch?
Exactly.
Why are you smiling?
No,
like that?
I'm
The
excited.
family.
Yeah.
Let's create a project together, then, Issa.
Really?
Why don't we do dog crosswalks?
What do you mean?
But we call them Issa's crosswalks.
Yeah, we have. Like, you know how in America we have crosswalks for humans. There's a light.
Yeah.
It's light for dogs.
A light for dogs.
Yeah. No one's gonna stop for nobody here. They don't even stop for humans.
I
You
know.
think they're gonna stop
You're
for a
right.
dog?
That's a good point. But even if, do you have? I don't even know if I've seen a traffic light here.
The trap.
There
One.
are.
Yeah.
There are.
traffic
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah, but when's the nearest? I mean, if you go down this road, probably a mile, you'll see one.
Yeah, not so much here in like Marigondon
There's
area.
one in that direction.
Like closer to like
Yeah.
crossing and stuff.
Yeah. And is it the same? Don't get angry with me. Is it the same rules? The green, yellow, red?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, except that the traffic here, like, I would say that the Philippines, although high on traffic and high on the honking, no one is mad. It's not like road rage in America where people like pull guns on each other over small things.
It's, like, helpful.
It's more like
Very helpful.
You honk to kind of say, "Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm making this left turn. Let me in." Like you can overtake. It's like
And here's the thing: when you say this, I agree, and I want to say my little tidbit on it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, excuse me?
There was just a happy honk right there, yeah.
yeah, you just heard a honk.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
The honking is like coordination.
I understand that, but he interrupted me, and that was rude. But I forgive you. Anyway, here's my little point of view. I'm so he just
The rage.
I know he does that. You know what I mean? And I have to move past it.
Wow.
So thank you for your tidbit. We all heard the honk as well, right? We didn't stop the conversation because of, but you did. It's fine. Let's move on. Am I not right? The white man does that. Do they not? Right. The white man does that, and it's got to stop. So anyway, so I forgot even what I was saying. Oh yeah, my point of view. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So my point of view on it is, that whole stereotype that Asians can't drive. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? We just have different rules.
Yeah.
The rules are different. So when you see Asian drivers in America, they probably learn driving maybe in a different land, and the rules are different, right? Here, it's like in America, if you ding a car a little bit, you have to pull over and exchange information. In Asia, because I've been to Thailand as well, you get a ding, they look on, they go, it's okay. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about it. Who cares about a little ding?
Yeah.
Right? Who cares about a little scratch? You know, people in America are so like, they just care about things that doesn't matter.
Right. I think in that sense, like, in terms of land of the free, it doesn't feel very free there.
It
like when
doesn't.
I come home, I'm like, oh, okay. Granted, it's a third world country, but there's so much more joy and overall like life lived over here than when everyone's so fucking angry in the Philippines. I mean, sorry, in
Entitled.
America.
If you
Yeah.
put a foot, like if I'm walking down the street, I put a foot on somebody's property.
Game
Th-
over.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
There, get off my property! And they bring out a fucking shotgun,
Yeah.
right?
You can even pick like fruits off of like another person's tree.
And they don't
Oh,
say anything,
Yeah,
right?
They don't say anything?
No.
They would shoot your hand off. If I'm in
call the
America
cops.
and I get an avocado, and your hand is gone.
I remember one of our neighbors had this massive like lemon tree, and all the lemons were like rotting. And so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop by and just get a ton, like do him a favor." So I rang his doorbell. I was like, "Sir, like it seems like a lot of your lemons are going bad. Do you mind if like I pick a couple?" And he goes, "You can have 2.
That's
You
the
can have
limit.
2." And I'm like, "What are you? Where is it going? It's just gonna rot on the ground." But it's I cannot, like, that's exactly what pisses me off about the U.S. It's like, all of these laws and rules to protect people, but like no one is truly like happy, it seems.
They're not happy.
Yeah.
In any case, speaking of happiness, my legendary Uncle Carlo has
I know he's here.
a rivet.
But I want to, before Issa goes,
We'll keep her. Maybe she.
yeah, George, get the fuck out of here, man. You and your honking shit. Yeah, you're right. Get the fuck out of here, man. I love you, though. Thanks for being here. You know what? No, George, come back. George, come back. I want to say something to you. Sit down. I have to say something to
Yeah.
you. I have to say something. You know, last night, sorry about the honking thing I just did. That was my bad. And also last night, you said something at dinner. You said, you don't believe in me.
Oh.
To me. Right? And I want to say, I do believe in you.
No, I was complaining because Gilbert and I were renting the car with Honey to come to check this place out.
Yeah.
And all she could talk about was like how funny
Funny.
Fancy is. Fancy is so funny.
Andres
He's
is so funny.
He's just like he just says one little thing and I bust up laughing.
And then what did she say about you? What did she say about you? George, you're so serious.
Yeah.
Right. You know, a lot
Well,
of
she
people.
didn't say she didn't even want to say anything about me. I had to force her to. I had to like kind of. But what about somebody else that's like been on a podcast for longer? And
Well,
she was
can
like,
I just
who?
say something,
Gilbert?
George?
Who?
George. You know, I can admit right now that Dave Chappelle's better than me as a stand-up, and I have to accept that.
He is not the Dave Chappelle to me. No.
Anyway, thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Let me just prep him real quick.
All right, yeah, go prep Uncle Carlo.
Because I don't want him to get nervous on camera.
Yeah, he's not going to be nervous.
Okay.
Let's keep talking to Issa.
Yeah,
while
keep
you-
Yeah, we'll talk
Talking
to
to
Issa.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing? All right. So, Issa,
Yeah.
this is my plan. I want, because you have a visa, right?
Yeah, I do.
Right. So, you can come to America anytime. Could you go to school in America?
I want to.
And so can we make it so that you're fresh? When are you a freshman next year?
Freshman? No.
College or high school? What grade are you now?
I'm in 9th. No, I'm in 8th.
8th grade. Oh,
Yeah.
so you could be a
You're in
freshman.
eighth grade. So next year, as a freshman in high school, could you come to and do a year in school in America?
No, actually, freshman in high school in the Philippines is the 7th grade.
Oh, so you're a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
So you'd be a sophomore in high school. That's right, because you're 15 almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll be a sophomore in high school. You can come to America and go do a year, and then maybe we can have you replace Jules for a little bit on Bad Friends.
You
No,
like
I'm
that?
kidding, I'm kidding.
Replace.
Not replace, but you could
Replace.
do it with Jules. That'd be great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you're happy to see us this week.
Really happy.
Me too. We've had a great time, right?
Really fun.
Now, between the two we had 3 dinners.
Yeah.
Rank them. What was your number 1 dinner?
Wait, I only had 2 because I didn't come the first time.
Oh, that's right. So
Yeah.
between the 2, no, you had 3 dinners. We went to that
3
little thing
dinners.
upstairs.
Yeah.
We went to Mott 32,
Oh my God.
and then we went to that thing last night.
Yeah.
Right. So that's 3 dinners.
Yeah.
Rank them.
Mod 32 is definitely the first.
she gets it.
Yes.
She gets it.
And what was the name of that other one we went to?
Something entails, right?
Yeah, that one is second, and
Yeah.
the third one was yesterday.
Garbage last night, huh?
It
Great
was
food,
okay.
great
It was
hotel.
okay.
Garbage.
Great hotel.
I had diarrhea.
You did?
Delicious
yeah.
squid. Squid was great.
Rotten.
I love squid.
See?
Yeah, but that
we
was
love
not good.
squid. We love squid.
And then it rained on us. That's the Lord going, get out. Remember it rained?
When God
No.
said get inside.
When the God says get inside, it's not a good restaurant. FanDuel. FanDuel. Ooh. You guys, what were you going to ask me, babe?
Well, I was going to say that I know you're a super fan of football.
Football season!
And is underway.
I love it.
So now is the perfect time to download FanDuel, America's #1 sports book.
You know, if you're going to use a sports book or any of these kind of apps, right, FanDuel is the place to go.
Absolutely.
Because right now, new customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000.
Whoa.
That's free bets back if your first bet doesn't win. Just sign up with promo code BELLY, guys. This is so easy to use. I love FanDuel. It has all my favorite bets from the money line to point spreads to player props.
And the app is safe, secure, and super easy to use, even for a dummy like me. Get your winnings paid fast, too, which is so freaking important.
So sign up today with promo code BELLY for your no-sweat first bet. Make every moment more this season with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. 21 plus in select states. First online real money wager only. Refund is issued as non-withdrawable free pass that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RGCOIAMINJPAILBA. 1-800-NEXT STEP or text NEXT STEP to 52342-AZ. 1-888-789-7777 or visit CT 1-800-9 with ITIN. 1-800-522-4700 or visit ksgamblinghelp.com. KS 1-877-770-STOPLA. 1-877-8-HOPENY or visit HOPE-NY 467-369-NY. TN Redline 1-800-889-9789 TM 1-800-522-4700 WY or visit www.1800gambler.net WV.
Okay, so let's go.
Can I go?
Yeah, please.
Can I go?
Where's your timeline?
Where's your piece of paper, dude?
Timeline.
What Brendan shot.
One time only. Hopefully. All this stems back to all that stuff. It's all a place of fear. It's all a place of fear because when we talk about Reddit and that stuff and the harassment, promise you mine's different. I know I look tough and all that. That stuff hurts my feelings. That's why I'm not on social media. It's not because I think I'm better than anybody or anything like that. That stuff is horrendous. Horrendous.
I believe you.
Horrendous. So when that team looks into it and I get notified that it's Tiger Belly, I'm so upset. Now, you guys saying you have nothing to do with it, right? So, but at the time, I was so upset because you've always been nice to me. Oh, you've always been nice to me. We don't know each other, but you've always been nice to me. So I was so upset because if it's someone random, that's whatever. That's what they're going to do. But if somebody that I know, I was so upset. I expect it from somebody I don't know, but somebody that I assume I know. That's where this stems from. The anger, I cannot emphasize how upset I was and hurt and deeply hurt because, again, I don't think you guys have anything to do with it.
But where?
Hold on, Clyde. I have the proof. Here's the thing.
Where's your briefcase?
I don't need a briefcase. I don't need a briefcase. I wish I could laugh at that.
Yeah.
I don't have a briefcase. I have it all on my phone. The reason I can't send it to you because of the ongoing investigation. I can't.
On investigation for the child abuse thing?
There's 6 counts on there that you're talking about pedophiles. You're talking about horrible shit.
Okay.
It's bigger than me, but that's gonna be dealt with. My thing for you, do whatever you want with this. Whatever you want. I'm good, man.
Okay.
It's horrible, and I want to squash between us. Do what? And let me get this out, Bob. I know you want to talk. I'll show you the stuff that I have. You guys figure out what you want to do with it. This is what's interesting. Again, I don't think it's you
Will
guys.
you show me now?
I'll show you when
We'll
got.
blur this off because we want to know. Because
I'll show you after the
I
show.
want the audience to think that
me,
you actually showed us something you never did.
Well, yeah, I can show it to you. Here's the thing. This is what's interesting to me. Explain this however you want. When I notified you guys of the harassment and going back to Tiger Belly, that account stopped posting, took the Tiger Belly email off, and changed it. It's never posted again.
Do you know how Reddit works?
No.
So you seem to have very clear convictions about this alleged occurrence from my company, all the while not really knowing how Reddit posting works, Brendan. So that's a little bit.
Well, this team note, I promise you, this team note.
Okay,
Well,
but
we've been asking you to speak with this team, and here's what I have to say about this. From my end, it looked foolish for you to be this fragile over something some 3 girls said on a podcast. It looked foolish. So in my end, the way I understand it is we need to come up with a bigger story about Kalila to incriminate so that my reaction to that Trash Tuesday talk doesn't seem insane.
No.
That's
God,
how
no.
I receive it.
You're giving me too much credit. You're giving me too much credit. You're giving me way too much credit.
I don't think.
You think I'd want to. Again, I don't want this drama. I've been harassed for 6 years, guys. 6 years.
But I think that it makes sense that someone who has been harassed for 6 years would feel like he's on the back foot and would swing in this way. It makes sense to me.
I would only swing if this team who has nothing to do with comedy, doesn't know you guys, didn't show me this stuff.
Okay. Can I say something?
Yes.
All right. Number one, I don't need to see it. I don't personally need to see it because I know that I have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
You do absolutely.
Yeah, number one. You're saying that you know me, right? If you did know me, right, you would already know that I had nothing to do with it because of the fact that when all this thing happened, Delia called me laughing, right? And Delia goes, "You don't even know how to. You don't own a computer."
He answers the phone with his iPad.
He goes, "You don't know how to get on your email," and he was laughing. I go, "I know." In fact, I've had calls from everybody, right? Huge names in the podcast room, laughing like, "What?" They apparently don't know who you are and how you operate.
He's literally
right?
missing fingers.
Yeah, I'm missing fingers. My point is,
we're not saying it's not Bob.
I understand that, but you have to understand that because of the call a week and a half ago with you and Brian, right? You said that it was me in the beginning.
I said your name is on the account, Bobby.
Right. And then
in that same call, we said it's not.
Eventually, through the conversations, after saying I don't own a computer, this and that, and defending myself, this and that.
Me.
What?
And then it said it was me.
No, I don't know. I don't remember. But what I'm saying is that
we didn't say you particularly.
in the beginning you did, and as I defended myself and saying I don't own a computer, this and that, then you guys started going, oh, maybe it wasn't you. Well, it's somebody on your team, right? So, I honestly believe full-heartedly that I don't know what you have there, but I know that in terms of these two ding-dongs, right, they have nothing to do with it. Why? You have to ask yourself this question.
What is the motive?
Why would we do that?
I have no clue.
Literally, like, what is the motive?
There
behind
is
this?
no reason behind it.
What's the reason behind any of it?
Yeah,
why do this nasty shit? Why create any of this drama?
Right.
There's no rhyme or reason for any of this.
Yeah, but I just want to even if my team said to me, "Oh, Whitney Cummings is doing something," right? Already in my heart, I know her. Why would she do that? There is no motivation behind it.
Here's my thing, Bobby.
So it's why? You have to ask yourself that question.
Sure.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Here,
I have one.
Kalila.
Yeah, go ahead.
If either two of you, even your, what's your name, brother?
Gilbert
and
Gilbert.
George, right?
Gilbert and George. If
Yeah.
that hurt.
sorry,
George is a freak.
That must have hurt a little.
that's my CT.
Nick.
That's my CT flare. Now.
This is also his first day here.
It is his first day.
It's your first day. He's a brown belt.
He's a brown belt.
He's a brown belt. Choke you out. And Kalila, as the business operator of this
Yeah.
thing, if you guys came to me with the same information and was under firing the kid, I would want to see it and I'd get to the bottom of it.
I have a question about the delicacy or the delicate nature of the investigation regarding pedophilia, regarding this beaten baby on the subreddit. As you don't have ownership of that subreddit, correct? That is not your subreddit. Okay,
I don't think
then
anybody-
why are those federal investigators
I said that
considering?
they're not feds.
Okay,
They're
let's say Rod,
covered that.
but you if
Reddit cops.
if that is in active investigation right now, and that is the reason why you cannot show us that information.
No, I
why-
can't show you. I can't send you the documents. So
Okay.
you physically have them in your possession.
So
I can show it to you right now. When we get off, I can show you. As soon as we get done, I will show you all the shit I have.
you better spit shake on that, Brendan,
I mean, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I mean,
because I've been asking it for weeks.
Yeah.
And I've been asking to meet. And I feel like you've long played me.
you've been asking me to meet in person?
No, I've been
I tried
asking you,
meeting in
where is
person.
this? Where is this thing? Where is this thing? And you're like, I'm busy. Maybe tomorrow. I'm busy. Maybe tomorrow.
Just the docs. Because only it's
I'm
like,
not busy.
because here's the thing with the docs. It's like they're either not real or we have someone that somehow got a hold and hacked us. We just want to know for ourselves if we were
Right.
And
hacked.
you should.
But that's why
And-
it's very important we see these.
Here's my thing. I'm not accusing anybody in here.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say in some weird world, it's somebody that you know, you're associating, you had no idea it was happening. I still don't give a shit. I just want to stop.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
That's
I'm
what
here.
You hear that? Whoever is the incel living in my backyard doing
Nick?
this.
All right, so
The
let's
ear.
do a new segment.
Hang on. I'm not. I have
segment.
I have
Wait,
curiosities.
Kalila, last thing.
Yeah.
So when you said I flew to Austin and tell Rogan about this,
Yeah, that's my next question.
no, can I cover
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Flew to Rogan to do his show.
Okay.
This is aside from that.
Okay, copy. That makes sense.
And I want you to know, as I look you in the eye, when I would tell them, I would preface with every time I go, I don't think Bob and Kyle are involved. The Tiger Belly email is on there.
Okay. And
Every single time. Never, ever, and I swear my kids never went, Kyle is a gold digger. None of it.
Can we just do a new segment real quick?
So,
You
but-
can still talk in the new segment.
Go ahead.
Right? New segment.
That's it? That's the...
Yeah.
That was
I
your-
just need to do it. I have OC.
That was your tension breaker?
Yeah.
but
George
overall,
laughed. That's also I wanted George to laugh.
overall with the timeline of
But then also when you went to, so you know, you got to remember too, Rogan's like an older brother to me. When I do anything, I call Rogan. That's how I operate.
Right.
Yeah.
I asked his advice on this, right? And then you know, he would give me his advice how I should handle it. But then the other stuff's hiring a private investigator. I don't know where the fuck you'd find a private investigator. And just the same when you go, I mean, I would handle it like this. As far as a private investigator for what? What the fuck would I hire a private investigator to follow you to do what?
I
They
have a
make sense.
question.
So that's what bothers me. Whoever got that back to you,
multiple people corroborating each other's stories, but go ahead. Okay, but whatever you told him about me, whether it was whatever version you have in your head, that what you told him.
we can call those people after this and confirm my story.
Oh, 1,000% would love to.
If that makes you feel better,
It does make me feel
yeah,
better.
we can do it. As soon
If
as we're
you-
done with this, we will call those 3 people.
1,000%.
Yep.
Anyways, would love that. Would love nothing more. When you did tell Rogan your version of events, I just want to know, for my own peace of mind, did he believe it?
I don't know. To him, it's like, you know, you're never going to beat the internet, man. I mean,
No, regarding me and Bobby.
no, because I told him it's not you guys.
Okay, but everything else regarding the information that got back to me is that you told Rogan things, obviously, that were very slanderous about me. I want to believe that wasn't the case.
In all of this stuff, right? There's still, you know, people talk, you know, like the telephone thing, right?
Yes,
like
it's game of telephone.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. If I redo it, I
things get changed
Called her
through
directly.
other people's communications to others, right? You know what I mean? Some things are not easily proven. You know what I mean? It's he said, she said, and all that stuff. So it's like, you know, I think in terms of what we talked about in this last hour, right, is we got all of it out, right?
Not yet.
There's more?
Go ahead. Maybe you got it out. I was.
No, well, I mean, I'm sitting here listening to it,
Yeah.
right? You know, because what I want to spend time with now is getting to a place where we can move forward from it, right?
Yeah, I don't.
And switcheroo, and Rhonda just kind of ran across the.
You guys are friends again, so don't
Oh, you
ruin
know,
that.
Oh,
friendship.
we talked. So
Yeah.
tell Mike
yeah.
and Rebecca. They talked, or Bobby talked a little shit about
right.
Rhonda on the podcast,
Oh.
and then Rhonda confronted him in person.
Oh, no way. That's hilarious.
I shit my pants.
Oh, my
I
God.
shit my pants. I
You
shit
should
my
have
pants.
seen it.
I shit my pants. I shit my pants. Oh my God!
Say that again.
I shit my pants. I shit my. I farted and a little oozy poo came out. Oh
God.
That's
Hey,
how fucking scared
That's
I
our
am.
life right now.
I know. Right. So
No,
what
no,
hap-
no, no. Seriously. That's our life. Have we started?
Yeah, we have started.
No,
yeah,
my-
but
I have a
not
German-
technically though.
I have a German Shepherd.
What does that mean?
Well, he can't take a
Is-
shit right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dog.
Yeah.
I know you guys like to eat that, but we like to eat pets, okay?
Wow.
But
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah. No, listen.
They're delicious though. Have you ever had puppy sashimi? It melts right in your mouth.
So good. It's like Toro. It's like Toro.
He can't take a shit right now.
Yeah.
So he's constantly straining. He's trying to squeeze it out.
Yeah.
It's been a long, long time. Anyway, his own nervous system is attacking him because his immune system, pardon me. My wife had a microphone. She'd explain better. I'm going to butcher this, but I'll try. So his immune system is attacking him and it's attacking his anus. And tons of scar tissue has developed around there. So he can't actually take a shit. So we had this procedure done last Friday where they insert a balloon into his anus and then they pump up the balloon and it spreads the anal passage apart. Right? Rips the arsehole to shreds.
Yeah.
And hopefully
Yeah.
he can pass. Now he has been passing a lot. You just mentioned diarrhea and shit. I'm like, that's my wife's life right now.
Really? So,
Poor puppy.
Yeah, sorry, babe.
are you the one that's sticking the contraption in the dog's butthole?
I just clean up after him.
Or you just clean up?
Yeah, I just deal with all the nasty diarrhea all over the house.
Yeah, but who puts the tube in his ass?
Oh no, that was done by a vet.
Oh, a vet does that.
Yeah, he was like out under general anesthetic because that would have been very painful. So he was out. Yes, thank goodness.
Yeah. Can I ask you another question since
Yes.
we have you on the mic, right? During the pandemic, has he been driving you crazy?
He drives me crazy without the pandemic. Really?
Yeah. And are you losing your mind?
My moment, okay?
Yeah. Are you losing your mind? Or how are you guys dealing with each other?
I think, love you, babe. No, we've been handling it fine. We're together a lot anyway, because obviously he doesn't work a 9-to-5 job. Like we're with each other a lot, and then he'll go away, and then we won't see each other for maybe a couple of weeks. So we're used to spending kind of long periods of time together. So it's no big deal. Like we had maybe a rough week.
No. Not yet. Please, not yet. Please, one last question. One last question. Just one last question. One last question. All right. So, when you guys do fight, though, because this is so interesting to me, what would be something that you would fight about?
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael would think that I may perhaps have a tone with him, or I'm getting snappy.
Yeah.
So then I may, he'll snap at me, so then I'll snap back, and it just goes from there.
Right.
I don't have a tone, FYI.
Yeah. It's just a regular, beautiful voice, but he interprets it as a tone because of his own issues. Maybe it's that fucked up eye he has or something. You know what I mean?
It's all Michael's fault.
Yeah.
I should be allowed to have a tone now and again because you put me through it. I can have a tone now.
Yeah.
I'm going to give
Yeah.
Do me a favor, go wait in the car. Okay? Go wait in the car. Keep the engine
All right,
running.
so I'm going to start the podcast.
Oh,
now.
we haven't started.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Well, we're 30 minutes in, but I'm going to start, and then don't say your name until I bring you up, although we're going to keep all the stuff in.
Sure.
All right, so countdown. How's that song go from Annie?
We've got
Oh yeah. We can start again.
5, 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, go.
Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. Something like that. What a great musical. I love little Annie, little redheaded freak. Welcome to another episode of Tiger Belly. Oh,
You nailed it.
what a beautiful day. Night, I mean. We waited 15 hours for our guest. He finally arrived. I've never waited 15 hours for our guest, but I'll introduce him in a second. We have a celebration real quick before we get into things. For me, I love Kalila, and she is my partner for life.
When you said Kalila just now, I didn't know who that was.
You.
I know, but I had a moment like my brain froze for a second. I was like, who's that?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I realized it was me.
Yeah.
I dissociated.
She dissociated from herself. And I was about, what's the matter?
He's not allowed to talk.
No. I'm just whispering while you guys ignore us.
I know.
While you're ignoring us, we're kind of just ignoring you. No. My friend has a baby called Kalila. And I'm like, Kalila, because I always say Kalila and I always get corrected.
Yeah.
Well, it's true because like Kalila is the correct Arabic name.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
He's Muslim as well, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I always say Kalila. I don't
Yeah.
know why. It just looks like a Kalila when I
Do you
say it.
like breaking the rules of somebody else's podcast?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
don't. You
Why, 'cause-
actually confronted me. I
You
was
think you're
whispering.
Bane?
I was
You know what I mean?
mouthing.
You think you're fucking Bane all of a sudden?
I was mouthing to
Listen,
my wife. I
fuckface. I'm a little fat Asian guy, right? A fatty little ching chong, okay?
Whoa.
Right. You could destroy me with a fucking like flick, okay? But I'm going to say this
Not
right
with
now.
the
I'm not fucking afraid
force
of you.
field
I'm not-
around.
I'm not afraid of you, all right? You fucking one-eyed freak, all right?
Listen, you want to know the truth? You want to know the truth?
What?
It's a very awkward time of the day. I mean, do we eat before? Do we?
I know, that's true.
I was
That's true.
down the street. I was having food. I could have come in here and do this podcast on an.
Oh, you were eating?
Yes.
All right, we'll get
Don't
to that in a
start on
second.
me.
All right, let me
Don't
just finish
start
this.
on me.
Let me just finish this intro, you fuck. I love this guy so much. So anyway, Anyway, welcome back to the program. I'm your captain, Bob. And I was about to break up with Kalila.
Oh, what?
Yes, yeah, I was. For a couple of months, I was thinking about it because...
Wait, hang on. For a couple months?
Yeah, but just listen to me. Just let me finish my fucking point, right? the one thing that that was irritating me happened today, right? And now I'm going to stay with you.
I'm so confused.
You were verified on Instagram. Give her a round of applause. She was verified on Instagram today, and
So
now I can stay with her. So.
This is a big deal.
Yeah, it's a very big deal. Yeah. I was like, am I dating a fucking loser over here? I mean, a nothing woman, and then now she got verified. What?
Trying to get verified.
Yeah.
You will.
My wife for the longest
you will.
time.
You know, he's been calling me a peasant for the past 8 years.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm sorry, but I can't respect you until you get that blue check mark.
Yeah.
And so I basically begged Instagram for the sake of our relationship.
She did.
And I
she
said,
begged Friday. I've never seen
beg too. That's what I
She
want.
called somebody and she goes, "Can I be verified, please?" I don't know what she did. I'll suck your dick. I don't know what you. I don't know what you said, but you know what I mean. You did it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
so
it was.
much.
So give her. That's a very big deal. All right.
Big deal.
So I want to introduce our guest. Our guest is a freak of nature. I was a fan of him for a very long time, and then when he did our podcast, I couldn't even believe that we could get him. There's a couple of guys like that. You know what I mean? We had the guitarist of the Pixies on recently. That was a big surprise for me, and a nice, because somebody that I listen to his music, and then it's like some people I watch on television, and I'm a big MMA fan, and so this is a factual thing. He has one of the biggest dicks from the UK. Yeah, it goes Prince Charles, right? David Attenborough. Yeah. They have bigger dicks. They do.
You can just tell.
Yeah, you can tell that they do.
Sure.
They have thicker, longer, you know what I mean, more powerful penises, you know. But he's up there. He's in the top 20 in terms of penises.
Who else is above him?
Tom Hardy for sure.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Benedict Cumbercumber. I love him. You know what I mean? What a great actor, you know. And I think also Judi Dench probably has one.
Way
bigger dick than, you know what I mean? Because it formed, her lips are so long, it forms into a penis. And so he's also now a UFC commentator via ESPN, right? Although we didn't hear him Saturday, I don't know what the fuck. Maybe he's lazy or something, but didn't want to fly over there. But did I bring up a sore point? But he's one of our favorite guys. He's a wonderful human being, very funny too.
Great father.
Oh yeah, great father. You know, his son.
Can I ask?
No, I don't fucking.
Don't
Michael Bisping. Give me a round of Michael Bisping.
We have another
Don't
guest
bring
as well.
a guest on and not let me talk.
Okay, go ahead.
No thanks.
So Michael, it's good to see you. You ate, but what'd you eat before you came here?
No, it was bad. It was bad. So we were planning on getting something to eat afterwards. Obviously, my wife's here as well. So I said, come with me. Carpool, of course. It does come in handy. But I'm like, yeah, we'll go do the show and then we'll get some food afterwards. And then halfway here, I'm like, I can't do it. I am starving. And I don't know what you get like when you're hungry, but there's no way I could sit here and do this show and talk and be funny and upbeat. All I would be thinking about is food. And I'm very angry.
Right.
I'm like, I've got to do it. I've got to eat. So we pulled over, didn't we, into like several places because I was trying to be respectful. I thought, right, the quickest thing, there's got to be like an In-N-Out burger or something like that. And we couldn't find one. I fucking pulled into this one place. There was a Waffle House just down the street. We pull over, we fucking park up. I'm like, we'll get something quick.
Yeah.
I run in. They've stopped serving. They're only doing drinks. I fucking scuffed my the wheels of my car trying to fucking go in. So you owe me for that. Then where did we eat? Oh, some shitty little Italian place.
You know, you could.
I ordered a sandwich. The quickest thing on the menu. It took about 35 minutes. I must have went in 6 times to the. He was a lovely old guy, but I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's a sandwich.
Yeah.
And do you know what I determined we were waiting for? Because the sandwich, it wasn't like they cooked a nice piece of steak or anything. It was like shitty steak from the supermarket.
Right.
It was the fries. I don't even want the fries. The fries were scalding. You know what I mean?
They were good.
No, scalding hot.
Yeah,
I don't eat the fries.
You like cold fries? What the
I
fuck are you
don't
talking
want the
about?
fries. I want the sandwich. I don't.
Okay, I
that
get it.
comes with it.
Right.
You know, I'm not a fat American.
Yeah.
I don't need to eat all the fries.
Whoa. Or just FYI, you know, you could have like come here on time. Just FYI. And
7 o'clock.
I know.
But 4 o'clock.
Hello.
It's impossible.
And then we could have we could have done a Postmates thing. You got anything you wanted. We get Postmates from Morton's, like whatever you wanted.
Oh,
We
yeah.
would have probably bought for you. You know, that could have been also an option.
You could have explained this to me. Maybe protocol going forward. We're all learning.
Okay, that's true.
We're all learning, Bobby. From
That's
now
true.
on going forward, the guests, you show them a menu.
Right.
What would you like?
Yeah.
I would have liked sparkling water, but still.
I know.
What?
I know, but this water, right? What's it called?
Mountain Valley.
Mountain Valley is very fancy. Google it later, okay? It's very fancy.
Okay. No, it tastes fancy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're gonna take a really quick break to talk about one of our favorite sponsors.
For hymns, if you know you do need it. Yeah.
True.
You guys, I have to be honest with you. My hairline is receding. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
And I've gone through 4 hymns to get medication for my hairline.
Nice.
And it was so easy. It was so easy to do. 66% of men start losing their hair by 35. Did you know that, George?
Yeah, George.
And once you've noticed thinning hair, it can be too late sometimes.
Yeah.
It's that hairline slowly starting to move backwards. Any bald spots yet? The best way to prevent more hair loss is just do something about it while you still have some. Because this is when I read this, I knew I had to do it.
It clicked.
Yeah, it clicked. Why do guys turn to weird solutions like stuff at that gas station and whatnot? You know, snake oil, right?
No more awkward in-person doctor visits or long pharmacy lines. Hims was created by a guy who knows some men's health conversations are easier online than in person.
The guy's name is John.
John
Maybe
Kimmel.
not. For Hims connects you to licensed medical professionals online, which could save you hours, completely confidential and discreet. Tell us more about it, Go.
Today, Hims is giving you their best offer yet. If you're not happy with the results after 90 days, Hims will give you a full refund. And right now, our listeners, Tiger Belly, can get their first visit absolutely free. Go to forhims.com/belly. That's forhims.com/belly. Disclaimer. Full refund of price paid available for first 90 days supply. Refund requests must be made between 90 and 180 days after product shipment delivered. Prescription products require an online consultation with a medical professional who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Once again, everyone, that's forhims.com/belly. Enjoy the rest of the show.
So let me ask you, are there any kids in the house right now?
Yes.
Why wouldn't there be kids in the house?
I forgot how old the kids are.
19, 17, and 10.
Yeah. Oh, so the 17-year-old and the 10-year-old is at home right now.
Correct, Armando.
Right, and the 17-year-old is taking care of the 10-year-old.
Correct.
Right, because the
gotta stop
17-year-old is a female.
She's
your
a
daughter.
female. She's my daughter.
Yeah, and the 10-year-old, let me guess, is your son.
Correct.
Yeah, see?
Your powers of deduction are just outstanding.
And you have a 19-year-old who's a son.
Yeah. What else did Google tell you?
No, I didn't Google. This is from our last fucking thing. Right?
Okay, I
your
remember
son
nothing about you
is also.
guys.
I know you don't. And your son is he's a wrestler.
Correct.
Very
The
talented.
Vietnamese girlfriend.
Vietnamese girlfriend.
Correct.
Do you like her?
I love her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, she's very, very sweet.
Oh.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
So the relationship is going very well.
Update for our fans.
Yeah, but it shouldn't, should it? Because she lives in Texas now.
Oh,
long
college.
distance?
Pardon me?
For college?
Yeah. No. They just moved to Texas. The family moved to Texas. What? Yeah, she's going to college there. Yeah, but the family lives in Texas.
Yeah.
You know, it's his first love.
It's his first love, right?
Hard, long distance.
I know.
You
So
know.
does he go over there to visit? Because
Yeah, he's actually flying back from there right now as we speak.
wow.
They're making it work. How cute. Because when I was 17, 18, oh my God, my neck was on a swivel.
Yeah. He was thirst for dick.
I was thirsty for
yeah. And she did it. I'll tell you that. I hear all the
did.
stories.
Look at you.
I hear all the stories. No, I'm the last. I'm the like. You know what I am? Because I know because she generally dates.
Excuse
dudes-
you. Be careful. Proceed with caution, but go ahead.
Do not get in
Generally
trouble.
dates what?
Do not get in trouble.
I've been-
Athletic looking guys.
Okay, that's not fun.
Right. Like with guys with abs and, not dwarves like me.
I don't go searching for them.
I know. I'm your first dwarf. Right?
For the community.
Yeah. She looked at me and she went, these athletic guys, you know what I mean? They make my coochie feel good.
No, it's,
but then I'm going to go with,
I was feeling a little bit more charitable.
I'm
in
looking
my
for
late
yellow
20s.
clits. You know what I mean? Because his penis is like a yellow clit. It's like it's like a button. You know what I mean? It's like smashed. You know what I mean? It's small.
I'm with it.
Yeah. But you know what? Juices come out. Whatever.
Hey.
It works. Yeah.
It works. You got kids? You guys got kids?
No, we don't.
No.
Yeah, you don't know it works.
No.
We know it worked.
Oh, we know it worked. We know
Okay,
it worked. Yeah, yeah,
I aborted his dwarf baby.
Wise move.
yeah. But I've been thinking, Mike. I've been thinking about because I just turned 49.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Am I older than you?
You are, yes.
Yeah. It's weird, huh?
You look so good.
Thank you.
I'm amazed. 49.
I'm 49.
Wow.
So I've been telling her, I think I want a baby now.
It's a little late in the day, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
40 fucking
Look at Steve Martin. Look at Steve Martin.
Yeah, that's Steve Martin. I hate to say it, but your comedy career is not amounted to fucking Steve Martin. Okay? Steve Martin can do that.
I know, but the last
You're
time,
Bobby Lee.
I know, but the last time, listen, fuckface. The last time you came out and did our podcast, did I do it in front of my apartment?
You did.
Look at where we are now.
You're going.
I'm growing.
You are.
Right? So why can't I have a baby now?
Do you live here?
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
As I drove up, I was like, "Oh, Bobby's going up."
We're moving.
Look at this. Last place was a real shithole. I was like, "What the fuck? I'm never coming here again." It was only when I saw a different address, I was like, "Okay, I'll go," but only if my wife comes.
Yeah. So, is it worth it?
Is what?
Having children.
Of course.
It.
Pass the baton.
Got no input whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what? Give me the 3 things, right? Why it's worth it?
Purpose.
Oh, it gives you purpose.
Gives you purpose.
Right.
It's fun.
It's
Believe it or
fun.
not,
I can see that.
It's
fun. Yeah.
And what's another one, babe?
Yeah.
Ah.
What do you mean?
Built
But
in
if you don't have
babysitter.
kids, you don't need babysitters. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
true.
Okay.
Too, but
Those are 2 big ones.
Well, the most compelling thing for me is the fun. Because I feel like we're both really childlike at heart. And
Yeah.
we like, playing around.
I mean, look at this
goofy
room.
and stuff.
This is not a
Yeah.
49-year-old room.
This isn't a 49.
Yeah.
It changes everything. It changes your perspective of everything. Like a couple of my buddies just having kids at the moment. I texted him the other day. I was like, "Yep, your life's going to change. Get ready, bud." And I mean that in the best possible way. They're like, "Whoa, what do you mean?" I'm like, no, just little things. It's not about you anymore.
Yeah.
Everything you do is for your children. Like right now, you're just, stroking your own ego. It's all about Bobby Lee. How can I become like Steve Martin one day? It's never going to happen, but fuck it. I'll invite Michael Bisping up here after a 2-hour drive. I'll ridicule him. I'll make fun of him in front of his wife, and I'll send him into the darkness. But when you've got children, Bobby, it's not about that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So what you're saying is that it you're not as selfish, right? And then what you said, purpose, right? I like that. It's like it gives me. Here's why I want a baby. I think. Just let's hear me out.
He already told you it's too late. It's a little too late.
It's not too late.
You're
It's
gonna pull it.
your dad had you when he was 60.
It's true.
Well, you're right on track. You know what I mean?
you.
You're not far away, Bobby. Let's
Fucking
go.
English bastard.
But I spent most of my teenage years caring for an ailing, dying father, which was a horrible experience.
Oh yeah. That
Baby Kalila's going to have to go through it.
Right. So maybe not then.
You can do it.
Because last week I worked with, I don't know, we talked about it. Vince.
How do you know my bits work?
It does work. Because 6 years ago it worked. Nothing
Yeah, but
happened.
6
You
years.
didn't get in a car accident.
Just the vagina.
Your
got-
vag wasn't in a fucking mangled car accident. Your vagina, I've seen it recently. It looks fresh and it looks like a flower.
Thank you. That's a really
Yeah. It doesn't look damaged. You know what I mean? There's no heat rash or pimples on it or anything like that. It looks fresh.
Well, when your demon baby gets up in there,
Yeah,
you don't know
maybe.
what it'll do.
Yeah, my baby's gonna be like the baby from Incredibles.
Oh, powerful.
Just turn into fucking fireball. You know what I mean? It's gonna blast her shit out.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I really, why you have sand in your?
Oh, because I was at the beach.
Vagina.
Why is there sand in your vag? Oh, that's weird. Let's talk about the fights Saturday night. So, did you see all of the fights?
Yeah. The main card.
The main card. Yeah.
The
me
main
too,
card,
me too.
yeah.
Let me ask you a question. What happened to Reyes?
Dominic Reyes?
Yeah, he seemed so tentative.
Yeah,
He went in with John Jones, right? I thought he won that fight.
I think what happened was that when he fought John Jones, because he probably did win that fight, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But for the first half of the fight, he was kicking his ass, and for the second half of the fight, he kind of got his ass kicked. I've been there myself when I used to kickbox back in the day, and when that happens, you learn a lesson about pacing yourself. So I think he was pacing himself for a 5-round fight because he didn't want to get tired again. Because it's the loneliest place in the world when you're in the octagon and you got nowhere to hide, you got no team to rely on.
Yeah.
You know, and you've just got another killer trying to knock your fucking head off.
Yeah.
So it's a very lonely place.
Yeah.
So I think he was, just pacing himself for a longer fight, and got clipped.
When you're in a fight, like you're in the 4th round, right? Because you've been in so many battles, right? Does time go by quickly or slowly?
So slow.
I bet it does. Yeah,
It's the slowest ever. Seriously, but guess what? Those 60 seconds on the stool, boom, flies by. Just like that. But if you're in there and you look at the clock, because you're in there and you can have a little look at the big screen and go, oh, fuck, 45 seconds left. Phew, thank fuck, I'm almost out of this round.
Oh,
Jesus
wow.
Christ, this one's not going well. You know what I mean? But those 45 seconds can last like a lifetime. A lifetime. But then you sit on your stool and that 60 seconds, boom, there you go, champ. There you go. You're like, fuck off, I just sat down.
Yeah,
You're like, no, out you go.
Have you ever gone into the next round when they said get up and go into the next round where you thought, I'm not ready? Or like, I haven't caught my breath yet?
No.
You usually catch your breath.
Yeah. Because I learned from that kickboxing fight when I was younger. So I always made sure I was in good shape.
Right.
That's the best weapon you can have as a fighter. Of course, you need all the skills, but if you don't have the cardio and you run out of stamina, then it doesn't matter how good you are because you're screwed.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you know, just without your coaches and stuff, do you know in your head, am I winning or losing?
Yes.
How?
Because you get a feeling every time you get cracked in the face.
Yeah, but you're cracking him on the face too.
You kind of like, I feel like he's hit me more than I've hit him. Okay? I don't know what day of the week it is. I've got blood pouring out of every orifice. When I look at him, he's got no blood. Okay, so I'm just going to go out on a limb here and assume that maybe I lost that round. And generally, I'm there. Generally, I'm, kind of, or you're unconscious on the floor. You're like, did I lose that one?
Oh.
Yeah, no, you can tell. Yeah, and because you're constantly scoring as a fighter.
You are.
What I mean? Well, because it's important.
Yeah, because when I'm watching, because I'm a huge fan, I just have these questions, and you've lived it, obviously. You know what I mean? You're a champ, right? And you're a champ forever in my heart, right? Now, let me ask you something. When you go 5 rounds, and the other person's called the winner, right? How does that feel? Are you relieved that you get to go home, or are you super devastated?
What you mean if you've lost?
Yes.
I mean, I never got too devastated, did I, Beck? You got to keep it in perspective. Some people do. Like, I remember when I used to train in England prior to the UFC and I'd fight on smaller events. And we all want to do well. We all want to make it to the UFC. We all want to make money. But at the end of the day, we're choosing, to fight in a fucking cage for a living, let's be honest.
Right.
And someone's going to win and someone's going to lose.
Right.
If you're man enough to go out there and put a beating on someone, you're going to be man enough to accept defeat as well.
Yeah.
I know these couple of pussies that I was training with crying their fucking eyes out in the locker room. Tom Blackledge, the biggest pussy I've ever met in my life. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Get it together, man.
Yeah.
He said, I know it matters. It matters to me. But I didn't lose. So
You're right.
So no, of course. But for me, I never got too upset. Yeah, of course. Of course, you lose money and it derails your career to a certain extent.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, look at the pluses. Doing a job I love, getting paid handsomely, fighting on TV, living the dream, if you will, depending on what your dream is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So listen, you can be disappointed, but you know,
I have another
come on,
question
put it in
about Saturday.
perspective.
Sanchez, you think he should retire?
Diego?
Yeah.
No, I think he should fight Conor McGregor.
What is
Tell me what that happened. What was that?
Wait,
what
so
was that?
I saw that he had released those DMs.
Yeah.
And he did ask for Diego.
He did. He asked to fight Diego Sanchez,
So I was really perplexed by that.
Hey, we got the same manager, so I don't want to,
Right.
I don't want to piss up shit on my own doorstep. But, but I don't know. It's
You might as well just ask for Tank Abbott.
It's basically saying, give me someone I know I'm going to beat.
Yeah.
Which kind of goes against the for want of a cliched expression, the samurai spirit of it all.
Right.
To quote Luke Rockhold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Handsome.
He's a samurai.
Yeah. But when you won him, when you won,
You won him.
were you there when he beat Luke Rockhold? Were you there?
I was.
Yeah. How did you feel?
Rebecca, do you go to all the fights?
As many as I used
Yeah.
to go to most of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes if they were really far, like Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's the general feeling since you towards the end of it all? Like, are you still at the edge of your seat, or do you just have this like radical acceptance of whatever happens?
Whatever happens. I mean, of course, I always wanted him to. I did. I hated it. And when it comes to fight time, fight night, I used to just think, oh my God, why can't he just do a normal job? Why am I having to go through this? Why can't he work in an office or do something normal? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, no. I want to ask her a couple more questions. Thank you. That's fucking rude what you're doing. Okay, because this is such an interesting. There's just things that's fascinating to me, right? So when you're sitting there watching him, I would assume that I would just be like, if she was fighting, that I wouldn't be able to sleep the night before, and I would just be kind of like almost petrified.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like that. Like I feel like I can't deal with anything in my life before that fight. Like everything has to come after. Even just something so simple as like a doctor's appointment or something. It's like I can't deal with that. I have to make it for after. Like everything just becomes so overwhelming for me. He doesn't react that way. I don't know. You seem to be able to take it all in your stride a little better. But from my perspective, I would be freaking out.
Yeah. So when he beat Luke, you must have been just like,
oh, it was ridiculous.
yeah.
I think it was the happiest night of my life.
It was that night. Yeah.
That
Because
would be. Like also, but with the joy comes that relief.
It's always relief. Whenever he wins, just the relief is ridiculous. That's the main emotion. Just so relieved.
wow. But it's I remember being at such a high profile fight, and also I'll be honest with you. I didn't think you were going to win.
Well, that
yeah, I didn't think you were going to win.
Well, that's what I was going to say about her. Let's be honest, you probably thought I was going to lose as well. That's why I was trying to pull the microphone over.
I thought you were going to lose. I was very confident.
That's my next question. Like, do you ever have those thoughts? Like, I think that this is the wrong fight for him, or do you just have absolute faith in him?
Yeah, there's a degree of absolute faith, but of course your mind always wanders to the possibilities, what might happen. That's has happened. So kind of every emotion kind of washes over you. But whilst he's fighting, I just say I'm a nervous ball of tension. Like I can't actually talk, I can't move.
Yeah,
it's just I go pale. It's not a pretty sight.
Yeah, no, she's a nightmare. She's a nightmare. No, but I mean in a good way.
Yeah,
in a very nice way that I like to see. Because, I'm not naming any names or even thinking about someone in particular, but sometimes you see, and I have seen it many times, where the wife of a fighter, maybe of a championship fighter, they're there and they're loving the moment and they love the attention and they think it's all about them and they're front row and they've got their fucking, they're trying to show off as much as possible and they're wearing the blingiest shit they can and they want to be seen on TV. I've seen it and I've seen them not give a fuck when their husband gets beaten and knocked out and stuff and they're still doing selfies and shit. I've seen it.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
And Rebecca on the flip side is like, she hates it. She doesn't want anyone to speak to her. Even at the fight night, she just wants to sit there and be very insular. She wants to be left alone. She doesn't want people, bugging her. She hates it. And when I fought Rockhold, when the fight was made, she said, okay, so that's it, Michael. You finally got your title shot, what you always wanted. So you're going to retire after this one? And I was like, well, if I get beat, then yeah, I'll retire. But if I win, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because now I finally start to make some real money because I'll be the champ.
Right.
But yeah, so that's kind of
because I remember
how she always was.
Rebecca and your kids were on stage, went on, when celebrating, and I remember feeling I don't have a photographic memory, but the sense that I got was I remember going, oh, he's got a great family. I really, honestly, the joy in your kids, face. And just the joy that we felt watching it was just a memorable moment.
Let's back up a second. I don't think you have a very clear